Okay guys, back on the transfer table scene again, and this will be part 3. Now I've taken all the bars off, as you can see. Just a little bit of a clean up, still a bit more to do in the end of the tracks. Now the problem I had when I took the bars off was this one. From there to about there, and the rest is fine. So what I'll do is I'll mix some plaster up and fix that up. Now back to painting. I'm having a terrible time picking me paint for concrete now. A lot of people use grey for concrete, a lot of people use tan for concrete. So at this stage, what I might do, because of the transfer table is that colour, as in concrete, I'm thinking if I do it grey, it's really going to look out of place. So at this stage, what I'm thinking of doing is trying to mimic the transfer table as in a slab of concrete. Now if it doesn't work, I just repaint it, which is probably the easiest way to do it. Paint it, see what it looks like. So at this stage, I will paint it that colour. And same as that one. Also, it took me, I reckon, twice as long to clean this whole shed up with plaster dust. It's nice and clean now. So it's easier putting it down than cleaning it up. But anyway, I chose plaster, so dust is what you get. But anyway, back on the paint. At this stage, I'm going to paint it that colour, and we'll see what it looks like. Connected a toggle switch off on for the transfer table. Because I've wired the transfer table to my bus line, I can now operate the turntable with this switch. And if I'm not using the transfer table, now I turn the power on, I don't waste turning the transfer table on and off. So when I flick the switch, as you can see, it lights up. And I flick it off. It means I just lose power to the transfer table only, but not the tracks. Just thought I'd let you know that. Okay guys, I'm about to spray paint the concrete area. Now I haven't smoothed it all out. I've left some scratch marks and sort of little bits of holes, just to, because concrete's never perfectly flat, just to give it a bit of an effect if it works. So I'm going to spray it grey, and that way I'll show you what I mean when concrete's a light grey compared to what the transfer table is. So I'm going to spray it now. So I'll spray a bit and show you how I'm doing it. that's what she's going to look like, so I'll go ahead and do the rest and I'll show you what it looks
guys,
like
this
again.
is after the undercoat's been put down, which is a grey colour. Now, as you can see what I'm trying to say about that, I've got the colour of the transfer table. Just to give you an idea what a grey colour would look like as a concrete base. So now what I'm going to do is going to paint the same colour as the transfer table, just to see which one does look better. And if the grey looks better, I'll go back to grey, a greyish colour.
Okay guys, back putting the next colour on, the same colour as the transfer table. So I'll do the rest of it and I'll show you what it looks like at the end.
Okay guys, the small concreted area has been painted, and so is the large area. And I am going to go that colour rather than a grey colour. So I'll go ahead and paint the small one the same colour. Okay guys, the small area is now painted. Now all I've got to do is spray a bit of black all over it again, like I did to the transfer table. So I'll go ahead and do that.
Okay guys, this is the black. So I'm just going to
And that's about all I'm going to put on it. So all the black spray paint's now on, guys. And and same with the small one. So now all I have to do is clean out the rails. Which I'll be using my Dremel tool. Got a little tiny brush which will clean the top of the rails. I might put the buildings on just to show you what it's all going to look like. Okay guys, I thought I'd show you how I'm cleaning the tracks. All I'm using is a real fine sandpaper. Just going on top of the rails, but I don't seem to be taking much paint off, so I was going to use a Dremel. This is really fine, just enough to clean the rails. So that's how I've been doing it. Doesn't take long. Okay guys, I've now cleaned all the tracks, so it should travel all the way back. So far so good. Okay guys, all the buildings are on. Just thought I'd show you the loco coming out of the engine shed. Okay guys, there's the engine shed, 4 bay, which you've just seen. Now that's the railroad shop with the heavy duty crane inside. This one's the car shop. And that's the machine shop along with the chimney. And the rail rebuilders shop. The overhead travelling crane. The engineering office. Northern Light and Power. And the Northern Light and Power substation. So that's how
it's going to sit on the layout. And on this one, also between the railroad shop and the car shop, I've got a track that goes up beside it. So that will be the end of this episode, but I have another one to come. So look out for that one, guys. Also, just a view from the back, guys.